Welcome back to Point Taken. Kristen Bry, Steve Scafidi, and we are here live at the Bank 5-9 studio at the Wisconsin State Fair, and with our prestigious guest, Governor Tony Evers, here live, fresh off some ice cream and Door County cherries.
Yep, you always start the fair with that, and so about 8:30, I was imbibing in that. It's good every year. I think it's an FFA group that does that every year.
I was giving you some notes from when I left office, and not that that's the same thing. I was a mayor, you're a governor, but you're going to miss some of that stuff, that fun stuff you get to do.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's been. I can say this with great honesty. Every day I've been governor of the state of Wisconsin, it's been great.
Really? Every day? I feel like you've gone through some stressful things while being governor.
But I save up some fun things that kind of to use on those bad days.
So Chris and I were going back and forth. I think you were on about a month ago, and you were saying, well, you hadn't made a decision yet, and we gave you the opportunity to do it live on the show, which you did not take us up on, but for a lot of different reasons. When you think about that decision to not run again, third term, in your mind, what was the biggest reason why you made that decision and not a different one?
Yeah, it was all about my family. It's simple as that. I've been doing something in either local or state government, either teaching or administrator or at the Department of Public Instruction, governor, 50 years. That's a long time. And I just felt that, another 2 years in this term and 6 in another, that would be excessive. And there's lots of good people out there. I mean, it's going to be fun watching this play out. But it was just time, and I've got 9 grandkids. Like to be able to say they know who the hell I am.
Grandkids are fun. Yeah, grandkids are fun. You'll enjoy more time spent with the grandkids for sure.
So as far as looking to the rest of your term, because I know in the video you said there's still a lot of work to do, what are some of the things you're hoping to still get done between now and 2027?
Yeah, there's several, and one of them is actually creating a nonpartisan group for making sure that our elections are fine. As far as making maps. We last time we did it with the legislature and me signing off on a bill. We need a process going forward so that the good work that happened kind of behind the scenes last time is done and nonpartisan.
So you don't want to join the arms race for redistricting with California and Texas and New York?
Well, the sad thing is that it's happening. I mean, when you have the president say, oh, by the way, I need 5 more people from Texas, go do it. That's not how it should work. We should have nonpartisan ways of doing that.
We're on different sides of the political aisle, but we both agree on that. If we start down this road where we're just going to make up the rules to benefit us in the next election,
right.
To be blunt, we're screwed.
Yeah.
We will be screwed.
Yeah. Do you think there's an appetite for that on the other side of the aisle with the Robin Vos and Devin LeMahieu, and as far as kind of going through what the gridlock has been during your tenure and thinking that maybe we could move forward on this topic?
I think so.
Okay.
Because what happens if the Democrats take over the Assembly and the Senate next time, and there's, a Democratic governor, all of a sudden they're going to say, let's have bipartisan selection of the maps. And so, no, I think I haven't asked them, but I think it's in everybody's best interest to do it.
Wisconsin Governor Tony Evers joining us in the Bank 5-9 studios at the Wisconsin State Fair. Couple questions related to your decision not to run. Will you endorse on the Democratic side in this race?
Probably not in the primary. I hope not to. I stay out of primaries as much as I can, and hopefully, there'll be a bunch. When I ran the first time, there was 20 people. Right.
That's what I thought. Someone said the official number was 10,
big.
but at one point it got up to 20.
At the beginning, actually, I was at some event in Eau Claire. I think the first one in the campaign, and the guy next to me, I didn't know who he was, and finally I asked him, I said, who are you? And he told me he's from Superior, and he was a Republican. He was hanging out with us because he wanted to take on Scott Walker.
Wow.
Oh, interesting. All right, real specific question. Did you give your staff, and specifically Lieutenant Governor Rodriguez, a heads up you were leaving?
I gave her the heads up along with my cabinet members.
Which is, a lot of people get worked up about. That's like sort of the way you do things. You give them an idea that you're making this decision.
Right. Same way with my cabinet members. They needed to know before. So no, there was nothing implied by that other than on the day of. We talked, and I talked with the cabinet members too.
So speaking of the cabinet, you have a cabinet meeting here today. And so what happens at the cabinet meeting when you guys are at the fair?
We eat a lot of
You mostly just eat
puffs.
food. It's pretty it's a pretty fun day. There's less business happening.
No, there is business happening, but as long as I'm here, and several of them are here on their job, agriculture and others. We're doing it here.
All right, we promised we'd do some fun stuff. So my pal, my teammate, my co-host Kristen is doing a cream puff eating contest.
No hands.
No hands tomorrow. I know you've eaten cream puffs.
Take pictures, please.
Well, we're going to have live reports from this because I'm fascinated by the process. I wouldn't do it. They asked me, I said no. You said enthusiastically said yes.
Yes.
Tips for her in this no hands cream puff eating contest if you have them.
Don't let it go up your nose.
Okay.
Do not let it go up
Powdered
your
sugar.
nose.
Keep the powdered sugar away from my
Because
nose.
you'll inhale it, and all of a sudden it's in your lungs. Don't do that. Keep your mouth open.
All right, this is sort of a people question. When you're walking these grounds, which you do, because I've seen you out here for at least 8 years that I've been doing this. What are people asking you? What are some of the questions they come up with, and or things they say to you on the grounds?
It's all positive, of course, but no, it's mainly. Isn't it a great day? What are you doing here? That sort of thing. I'd say it's less about any policies that I can recall.
That's good.
Yeah, it's people just want to be friendly, or if they got some beef, they'll say, "I hope you lose next time."
Well,
Is that the worst that it gets? Is just saying, "I'm not going to vote for you. I hope you lose."
Yeah.
That's not so bad.
Yeah.
You and I have talked about this before. When you have a conversation one-on-one or a small group, people are much different than if they're sending an angry text or whatever they're
Of course. First thing I ask is where they're from.
Yeah.
And I've been in every place in the state of Wisconsin, so that gives me an in to talk about how great their local or their hometown is.
Absolutely.
So it's all fun.
All right, I know you got a busy schedule. We appreciate you taking the time as always. You're always very kind with your time at the state fair. I'll miss the conversations. Maybe you can join us as
I was going to say, we still got a year and a half.
Yeah, we'll probably still talk.
I'll be here next year.
That's true.
And so will you.
So we're
right,
already
Steve?
pushing you out the door, and even you still have a lot of time to serve.
I know.
That's the weird thing about it.
Yeah.
But they're like already forgetting about you.
It's going to be fun.
All right. Well, we'll have a conversation throughout the year on a lot of different things.
Absolutely.
All right. Anything we didn't ask them that we wanted to ask? I don't think so.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff, but
Yeah.
we got
We could take up your whole day if you wanted.
Yeah.
Governor Tony Evers, thanks as always. Have a great staff or cabinet meeting.
Yes.
Get some stuff done.
Yeah.
On the issue of starting to figure out all the politics of it, I'll say this as a Republican who generally does not vote for your party. I see promise in the conversation.
Yeah.
And the civility that maybe we saw a little bit of in the budget process. So I credit you for at least getting involved in that conversation.
Yeah, bipartisanship is cool.
Very cool.
Put that on a shirt.
There we go. Governor Tony Evers in the Bank 5 studio.